Photosynthesis is a chemical reaction in which plants absorb light from the sun and transform that light into sugars and oxygen. This is important for not only plants but the entire world, and without photosynthesis, no life could be sustained. The reaction of photosynthesis involves carbon dioxide and water, which the plant intakes to form sugars and oxygen, and this takes place in the chloroplasts of the plants. A fun fact about photosynthesis is that only 5% of the energy emitted by the sun is actually used in the plants for photosynthesis. The chloroplasts, which are the organelle that undergoes photosynthesis in plants, contains a green pigment called chlorophyll, which its job is to absorb the light from the sun. It appears green, as green is the only color that it does not absorb. The overall reaction for photosynthesis is 6 carbon dioxide molecules along with 6 molecules of liquid water to form and energy to form 1 molecule of glucose and 6 oxygen molecules. Without photosynthesis, what some people don't realize is that photosynthesis also contains steps that are not dependent on light. There are 7 total steps to photosynthesis, with some being light dependent and some being light independent. The first 4 steps are light dependent, and they go as follows. In step 1, carbon dioxide and water enter the leaf of the plant. In step 2, light hits a pigment or chlorophyll in the membrane of a thylakoid, splitting the water into an oxygen molecule and a hydrogen molecule. Step 3, the electrons move down to an enzyme. Step 4, sunlight hits the second pigment molecule, allowing the enzymes to convert ADP to ATP and NAD+, which then gets converted to NADPH. Step 5 and 6 are both light independent. Step 5 being the ATP and NADPH is used by the Calvin cycle as a power source for converting carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into simple sugar glucose. And step 6 is the Calvin cycle converts 3 carbon dioxide molecules from the atmosphere to glucose. The overall view of Calvin cycle is atmospheric carbon dioxide fixation and the reduction of the fixed carbon into a carbohydrate. One of the important things that people forget about photosynthesis is without this, there would be no breathable oxygen in the air for animals that use this as their way of breathing.